what's up guys, Tunes here, and today I want to try and teach you how to draw in my style. I'm going to start with something simple. I want to start off with the head. I always start off the head with a simple circle, since it's a pretty basic shape to understand. I follow it up by creating the jawline. The jawline is typically a line that goes downwards, but it has kind of like a curvature. And it always goes back to almost the same width as the circle, but just slightly smaller. Also, for me, symmetry is a huge thing, so I typically do end up copying the side that I like the best and pasting it over. You're gonna see this happen with the jawline, as well with the ear a little later on. But for me, symmetry is just, I don't know why, it just bothers me. Everything has to be kind of symmetrical, and I don't always make it symmetrical, but I make it as close as possible for myself. You can see me moving a little bit to make it more kind of in the center. Oh yeah, I'm also gonna be like muting my microphone on and off, so you don't have to just hear me in the background, I guess. The neck is kind of the same as the jawline, kind of a curved line. Typically for female characters you want to make it a little thinner than I did here, and for male characters you want to make it a little thicker. Remember, females have more petite, structures, and males have much, robust features. For the ear, I like to draw kind of like an ellipse, but not fully completed, as you can see. And within that, within the ear, you're gonna want to kind of copy the outline just a little bit off, so you kind of like create the line that's in between the ear, and you gotta make it go down inside of the ear, kind of like a squiggly line, and then you're just gonna kind of put a circle within this enclosure, and that's as close as I get to an ear, which should be fine considering this is a pretty cartoony style. Again, as you can see, I copy and pasted one side. If I like the way one looks, I want to keep that look. And then go ahead and delete the inside line of the circle. And then I also kind of like leave like a little mark on where I want the hairline to be. Well, not the hairline, but like where the top of the hair will be. And I always put it a little bit above the head just for good measure. Next up, I add the facial lines. I put one down the middle, obviously, to kind of put the nose and the mouth center of the face. And then the way I go about drawing the eye line, I like to connect one ear to the other, and that's a pretty good measure of where the eye should be. Next up, I want to draw a head looking off to the side, and it's very similar. You start off again with a circle, like the previous head. However, you're only going to draw one jaw line, and this is going to be the one that you want the direction to be looking. If you want it to be looking to the left, draw the left jaw line. If you want it to look to the right, look to the right. The jawline is going to be a little more curved than this one because it's going to be a little sharper. And then once you create that, you're going to make it go down to where the chin would be. Make it a little bit to the offset to the center, depending on the side that you're looking at, and then draw another line going rather sharply upwards but not touching the actual circle. You're then gonna make a slide up that still doesn't touch the circle, but this is where the ear will meet both the circle and the jawline that you just drew. Same thing as before, I delete the line. And you add the neck. Keep in mind again, females have very petite body features and males have robust. So female is slimmer, male is thicker. again, I draw the facial lines. Again, down the center, make sure it goes with the chin. That should be the quote-unquote center. And the eye line is going to be a little more difficult in this one because you don't want to connect the quote-unquote ear to ear. You want to make it off to where the jawline starts, down to the, I want to say center of the ear. Give it a take. You can mess around with it and see what you like, see the look of whatever looks best to you. At the end of the day, this is your drawing and it should look good to you and you should like it. Again, I have the hairline a little above the actual head, just for good measure. Also, don't do what I'm doing here. I was being stupid. I don't know what I was thinking. I wanted to create the back of the head because there's actually supposed to be a little bit more hair back there. But you will actually cover that up with hair. So you don't have to worry too much about it. Just kind of keep this in mind. Also, on the back of the head, make a line for the hair to go out quite a bit out. Just for good measure. But yeah, this is usually how I draw heads. Hopefully you like the quote-unquote tutorial. And until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Don't do drugs, because those things are pretty god awful.